You want to get jacked, but you probably hit League of Legends in your body pillow more than the gym. Because when I started out, I would literally doom scroll while doing those 30-minute ab workouts just because of how much I hated it. I just wanted to come home and play video games. But I couldn't because I was a literal twig and I hated the way I looked too. And only after I bulked 70 pounds did I realize there are 3 simple things I could have done to help gamify fitness so it felt like a real life video game. I didn't have to go through any of that torture. And so in this video, I'm going to show you how to bulk up without having to lock in, a full bulking meal plan you can follow without giving up Monster or any of their foods you like, and finally, how to make bulking feel so easy it feels like a video game so you don't need motivation to lift ever again. Now the first part is how to bulk up without locking in, because we're really skinny, we're like literal twigs, and we just want to go home and play video games. We don't actually want to go to the gym and have to lock in like we have to. So what I found to be super helpful is just like have a goal of getting the physique of some anime character or some video game guy. So like I chose Toji from JJK because that was really big. So all I did was just like say, okay, what does he have? He has big shoulders, big chest, big arms, he has a skinny waist, big juicy abs. My abs were flat, I didn't have any of that. So all I did is I just took what he had and said, okay, what do I need to get big like him? And I just gamified it, because what I realized is that the gym is just like, how in Pokemon, you start off with like a Charmander with Professor Oak, and then as time goes on, he gets enough XP, and then you turn into a Charizard. It's the same thing in the gym. If you just grind enough XP with the weights by doing those really simple exercises, you don't have to do some 500 workout page PDF. You don't have to follow some 30-minute ab routine like that you hate, start doom scrolling because of it like I was. You don't have to do any of that crap. All you have to do is just choose a character, who do you want to be, and just level up in that character. If you don't like, if you're not a big weightlifter, if you're not a big power lifter, then you can just change your game. It's like, why do you keep doing something that you hate doing? It's that easy. And if you're like, I lift at home, I don't have any equipment, that's all right, bro. I'll give you the same routine that I used when I was starting out. I didn't have any equipment. I didn't even have a gym. Then one last thing that you probably have to go through is like, oh, well, I might have to bulk and then I have to cut a little bit, because I'm gonna get a little fat for a little bit. So what I found to be helpful is just like, you can actually bring like your treadmill. If you have a Switch, you can bring it on the treadmill with you and then like play video games while you're on the treadmill. So now it's like, I'm incentivized to go on the treadmill because like then I can play video games. That's my video game time, So now I have more of a reason to go on there. Or most treadmills these days, especially if you go to like big commercial gyms, they actually have a TV on there, and sometimes you can pick what channels you want. You can like watch YouTube on it. Like the one at my gym, it has Angry Birds, so I'd be literally playing Angry Birds while I was doing my walk. I'd do like this thing called the 3-30-12 routine, 3 miles per hour, 30 minutes, 12% incline. Burns like 400, 500 calories. It's absolutely crazy just for 30 minutes. And quite literally, I just played Angry Birds and burned 500 calories. And now I'm like, oh, there it goes. I didn't even have to worry about anything. I don't have to worry about, my macronutrients. I don't have to worry about, am I doing the perfect, perfect hyper extension for this lift? I'm just making it fun like a video game and getting after it. But none of this works if you aren't using number 2, and this is actually following the right bulking diet. Because just like in a video game, you know how like Mario has his superpower mushroom, or he has a superpower star, and like, sure, the mushroom is good, but the star is better. Same thing in the gym. You can eat power-ups, or you can't. And most of us, this is what I did. What I did is I didn't take the power-ups whenever my character wasn't leveling up, and they get mad that I was losing. And this is what we do all the time. We say, oh, it's my fault, it's my motivation, it's my willpower, I'm a bad person because I'm not leveling up. No, you're just eating the wrong foods, you're not bulking up, and you're suffering because of it. So all you want to do is find the real power-ups in the game. These are high-calorie, low-quantity foods. So there's not a lot of food, but there's actually a lot of stuff in there. So like nuts, seeds, just like a lot of proteins and fruit juices, any kind of liquid calories you can, will be super helpful. Also, just like a lot of meat in general. If you can eat more eggs, like eggs, if you can't afford a bunch of eggs during the day, like I can, just aim for like 3 or 4 a day, and that'll skyrocket. That is like the biggest power up you can ever have in the gym. And then alongside power ups, you can like develop little skill trees as well. So if you're in like Ark Survival Evolved, game like that, it kind of like lets you choose a little skill tree and choose where you want to go. It's the same thing when it comes to bulking up. You can like use these like bigger plates so that this way the food looks like there's like less food on the plate, so you want to eat more. You can, drink a high calorie protein shake in the morning. This way, like, gets rid of a third of your calories right there. You can shift more of your meals towards the morning, or if you're cutting down, shift them more in the evening. So then this way, you feel less full and you only feel full, in the times that you need the most. Like, if you just save your food for like later in the day, when you're cutting, you're not going to feel full in the morning. and you'll be able to use a lot less calories for more. If you're bulking, what you'll be able to do is you'll literally be able to like take, if you shift more of your calories in the morning and less in the evening, then it's like your body has more time to digest and feel full, and then boom, you feel so much better. And it's just little upgrades like this, focusing on getting those real life upgrades, focusing on getting those real life power-ups, that is gonna help you really, really bulk up. And both of these lead into number 3 and making it so fun, it feels like a real life video game. Because the thing about bulking is if we don't gamify it, it's like we're fighting Bowser, and we keep losing because we aren't using the right power-ups, or we aren't leveled up enough, and we keep dying, and then we get mad at ourselves. We're like, oh, it's my discipline, it's my willpower, I have to lock in. So I end up doom-scrolling more content like this to feel better, which doesn't work if you just made it easy like a video game. If you just chose a really simple character, if you're like, hey, I just want big shoulders like Toji, or I just want, I don't know, a big broad chest like that one guy from MHA. If you just chose a really simple goal like that, and then just used power-ups by just like eating the right foods, just adding in small things, small mental tricks so that you don't feel as full or you want to feel fuller, and just making training a little bit easier, then boom, you're not, it becomes easy. Because what happens is we torture ourselves for nothing because we think, oh, it has to be hard. Video games, it has to be different than playing a video game. But it really doesn't. After 5 years in the gym and bulking 70 pounds, I guarantee you can make it really easy. It's actually really, really easy to do. And, yeah, that's basically it, bro. Those are a few things that helped me bulk 70 pounds over the past couple of years. Completely transformed my physique as a whole. And, yeah, if you want to know more, check out the link in the description. I'll help you out for free on a call. See you, bro.